Subscribe to this channel for weekly true crime content and occasional stream segments. Subscribe to my second channel for more consistent Twitch clips.
So what's your argument?
I am
what are you
literally
trying to
having a
do?
hard time understanding what you're even trying to say right now. You sound like a rambling buffoon. Did you like smoke a fat joint before jumping on the call? I mean,
I wish then I wouldn't be as upset and angry because you're kind of pissing me off.
Well,
One,
because it's
you
hard
insulted
it's
and
hard
insinuated
because
my
you're not
intelligence.
admitting.
I
I
mean,
don't
but
understand what you're
two,
saying.
You're prognosticating
Okay,
on
so let me go-
what I'm advocating for or
Gotcha.
insinuating to advocate for.
Good point.
And again,
So let me go
your
back.
usage of your I came on today to be about platforming myself. You know what I mean? But again, I'm what is referred to as a brand ambassador and an influencer for a multitude of interests that I'm about be about on this platform and such and as much. Again, I feel as though there are a multitude of these influencers around for whom have been trying to associate me with criminality and insanity purposely so that they don't have to argue their own
Okay, wait, what are you talking
merits
about?
at me.
Wait, back up. I'm totally lost. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. So
What?
who are you? What did you want to argue with me about? I don't know who
Yeah, I
you
want to
are.
argue about the interests of such and as much as again, your problem with me and why in the hell I'm getting called out, you know what I mean, in your chat now. Because again, I've had this issue and problem with chat logic. I just want to know why in the hell it is a constant and consistent issue throughout this meta, whereby motherfuckers just feel the need to talk shit and trash to me, expecting a decent result out of me. Like,
So
where
who
did
is
you grow
trash
up
talk?
where that was
How did I
acceptable?
trash talk you? What did I do to trash talk you?
You didn't feel like your behavior was unacceptable at all.
Wait, I
No.
don't wait, dude, wait. I'm sorry. Who are you? What did I do?
Who are you, bro?
Are you just here trolling me?
No, I'm not. I'm dead ass. And again, the only reason like you're about assuming your merit over top of me, Flat, is because of your anonymity and my anonymity that way. That's not to say or assert that you've done any more or less advocating work for anything you've been doing or I've been doing. Or Flat, that I don't know who you are.
Literally, I
IRL.
think that you might be like
You don't
baked
know
as
that.
shit right now or something because
I'm not. And again, like
okay, help me understand. What was our past engagement?
this engagement right here, or you mean the engagement in chat?
Where did I engage with you in chat? Didn't I just send you the Discord?
You mean right before you left? Right before you said, "Yeah, I'll be back."
Wait, I didn't even know you.
Like, who in the hell are you? Like again, using the same like insult that way. Like,
where did I say this?
You said you're doing it. You're doing it right now.
You said hello.
That I have an inferiority complex about that. I don't.
I have never had someone talk to me and be so confused. I've never been so confused while simultaneously the person's getting so mad at me. I have no idea what happened or what I said that could have come across as me being like super aggressive. All I saw was I took a little piss break and I came back and saw you in the chat saying, "Hunter's running from me." So I said, "Hunter's running from me." Oh, okay, well, I'll send you the Discord and we can talk. What did you want to talk about?
So you didn't just take a pot shot at me before you went on break. You don't remember shit about that. So you're picking and choosing what you remember. You're having a selective memory.
I'm literally scrolling through the chat right now. I'm trying to find. Did you just join my stream today?
No, I'm not talking about chat. I'm talking about what the fuck you said to me before you left off break, bro. Like again, you're trying to insult my intelligence in ways.
Wait, are you talking about the video?
You feel is efficient.
Are you in from the video?
No, I'm talking about you and your interaction before you left chat. And again, if you're not man enough to acknowledge that shit, like that's one thing. But if you're just a fucking idiot,
chat, help me, please.
Whatever, that's also fine too. Just acknowledge that shit. Like,
okay, wait.
It was 5 minutes ago. Like, do you literally have a mental disability? Because again, I will give you that leeway. Like, I've been willing and able to.
Except that you call him a criminal.
Online.
Did I call you a criminal? Was it right before I went on break? All right, I'm just going back to my Twitch channel. Hold on. I'm going to go watch the VOD, and I'll see. because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Now all of a sudden you don't. Now you gotta go back to the vault.
Yeah, I
5
do.
minutes ago, bro. No.
Sorry.
Again, trying to play for content. That's cool.
I'm not trying to play shit for content. Okay, just hold on.
Sure, bro.
Go to back. Okay, wait. This is what I'm setting shit up with you. All right, so this is what I'm...
Hey, you know what I mean?
All right, I have to... I'm going to mute you for just... Hey,
I'm
buddy.
not the one who invited myself to Discord. You did that for yourself.
Because you said I was running from you. And
you are running... You're still running from me, bro.
Okay, hold on.
Acknowledge your guilt.
All right, I'm muting you for a second so I can watch the clip, and then I will unmute you, I promise. All right. Guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You can hear his smile. He's trolling. Yeah, he might be. Nuances of this topic. That's right. I don't even know who you are. Oh, is that it? All right, I'm taking a piss break, and then we'll get to the next topic, okay? That's what he's talking about? Right now, bitch. Discrimination against abuse victims is not an excuse to platform Mr. Girl over me. Who are you? Why would I platform you? That's what the dude's meant. Okay. Hey, buddy. So I do apologize. I guess I forgot my reaction to your one message. That was like me being sarcastic when I said, I don't even know who you are. I said, I'm going Thanos on you. I don't even know who you are.
I don't feel that was
right, I'm taking a piss break, and then we'll get to the next topic, okay?
At all that I got. I felt like, you know what I mean, there was
all right,
something
well,
more
you know what?
If you want to talk about it, like if you want to talk, like, you know what I mean, again, you don't know who I am, right? So you don't know about my issues and interests with Ravonna or Tina too. Like, I'll tell you about it.
Wait, no, I don't want to know about these issues. It's just that you were saying that it's not an excuse to platform Mr. Girl over you. The reason I said I don't know who you are was not necessarily, well, when I said I don't know who you are, that was me joking. But to be truthful, you never reached out for a conversation. I don't know who you are. I'm not being condescending. I genuinely am asking, hey, what's up? What are you all about? What do you want to talk about? Like, I'm trying to just understand. I don't know what you're talking about.
And it feels kind of condescending when, again, I've had, again, an interest about advocating and being a part in a parcel to a bunch of communities. I'm quite sure, like, you know what I mean, a multitude
but then why did you act like I was doing something? Wait, then why did you act like I was doing? No, you can't, because I need to ask you a question. Why were you acting like I was being, like I was in the wrong for not platforming you? You said it's not an excuse to platform Mr. Girl over me. What do you mean? When did you ask to be platformed? When did we talk?
I'm not just talking. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about your entire community. These influencers, for whom, again, have been trying quite hard to neg me about, you know what I mean, understand is that they know that they can't compensate about, you know what I mean? Again, because, like, as much and as such as people can advocate and insinuate online that they have some form of merit, like, I would love to see them do that in a live debate that way.
I don't think that there's any valid
and again,
criticism here at all.
I include you in that, Hunter, whenever you're ready, bro, like on anything.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? I've been literally on my knees begging you to tell me what the fuck do you want to talk about? You're over here trying to guilt me for like a sarcastic comment I made after reading your rather demanding chat.
You're not done.
So what do you disagree with me on?
Oh, I totally disagree with you on your ability to platform much of anything, no less, you know what I mean, argue, you know what I mean, your way out of a paper bag. Like, but that's not why I'm right now.
I'm not really too... Well, hold on. I'm not interested in critiques on my arguments or whatever. I'm interested on what do you feel that is a position of mine that you disagree with? What's something I've said that you think is incorrect that we can talk about? I don't need to be lectured that your debate is bad or something. I need to know a position that you disagree with me on.
Oh, okay. Well, your current position on how certain criminals are, you know what I mean, prosecuted are a problem for me.
Okay, like what? Can you give me a specific? What's up?
Like your Hmm, understanding on like the thing we were just talking about, like the pedophiles. You know what I mean? Again, they interest in understanding. You know what I mean? Around the meta. You know what I mean? And again, it's been a long-standing institution about like platforming pedophiles.
I'm not platforming
And you know what I mean?
pedophiles. No one's
No, I know you're
platforming
not.
pedophiles.
I know you're not yet.
What do you
But
mean?
again,
Yes. So you're making a fallacious argument now,
it's
right off
not a
the bat.
fallacious
Yes, you
argument.
are, because you're saying because my position being very intellectual and completely
I mean, what
sane
were you just
when it comes to
arguing just now?
hold
What do
on,
you think
when
that
it
means?
comes to
No, no,
pedophiles
no, hold on. Let me
is
finish.
actually
If you
preventing
don't want me to
harm to
finish, why
children.
would you even bring me on? Are you
Because you're
trying
not
to
saying
purposely
anything.
insult my intelligence about this, for this? You think you were going to get away with it?
I will insult your intelligence when you're
I
accusing
mean,
me of you're using a fallacious
okay,
argument. Again, you're saying because my position is a sane and rational one when it comes to pedophiles, that
sane and rational.
eventually I'm going
Yeah,
to
sane and
start
rational to
platforming
allow
pedophiles.
people around other people's children.
When did I say that?
You know what I mean?
Wait, when did I
Hey,
say that?
you just did.
When did I say that pedophiles
Hey,
should be
you said
around
there was
other
a
people's
sane and
children?
rational
I think that I
argument to be
explicitly
posted and
remember.
coming
Hold
on
on.
the shit.
No,
You
because
said
you've
you
jumped on
supposed
here
to
and
be
you're
around these
gaslighting me the
motherfuckers all the
entire
time.
time,
But
dude. What
Flat,
the
how many
fuck?
people are you around the same way? How many pedophiles are your family around?
Hold on.
Not a lot. I'm guessing. I hope. But again, I can't promise that shit, apparently, with y'all. So
So
what's your argument? What what,
I
what
am
are you
literally
trying to
having a
do?
hard time understanding what you're even trying to say right now. You sound like a rambling buffoon. Did you like smoke a fat joint before jumping on the call? I mean,
I
I
wish then I wouldn't be as upset and angry because you're kind of pissing me off.
well, because
One,
it's
you
hard to
insulted
it's
and
hard
insinuated
because
my
you're not
intelligence.
admitting.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't
Flat.
understand what you're
Two,
saying.
you're
So,
prognosticating
okay, so
on
let me
what
go.
I'm advocating for or
Gotcha.
insinuating to advocate for.
Good point.
And
So
again,
let me go
your
back.
usage of your philosophy
Let
is
me go
dictated
back.
like your belligerent ignorance and you know what I mean, ability to insert yourself
You're not
into
see, you're
my
not saying
comments
anything right now.
instead of having your fucking own comments.
Wait,
So,
you
like,
commented on my Twitch stream. Are you okay right
you
now?
told me to come on to comment on your Twitch stream. Like,
What? Wait. You commented, then you said
you
I
told
was.
me to come
You
on, right?
commented, then said I was running away from you.
You
So I
did
said,
run away
yeah,
from
you
me.
can come on.
You did.
I
You're
didn't run
still
away for.
running away from me, Hunter.
Okay, so let's
You're
go back.
still
Let's.
running away. Acknowledge the problem. No, I'm not the cops, bro. I'm not going. Nobody can send you to jail for this shit.
I'm
Nobody's gonna
running.
talk
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
have you go through
You're
it
just the most
yet. And
terrifying
again,
debate
everybody
opponent I've
knows
ever
I'm
had in my
known for that
life.
shit. Flat. You know what I mean? Again, that's not the problem right now. Acknowledge the problem.
So here's the problem: is that oftentimes we like to think that pedophiles are just people that are going to go and molest children. But we have to recognize that there is a difference between offending pedophiles and non-offending pedophiles, right? So a pedophile, by definition, is someone who is sexually attracted to prepubescent bodies. So that does not necessarily mean that they will harm children. Okay? So by recognizing that nuance, we are able to then help people get therapy, seek treatment if they are in turn having these urges and attractions while not acting on them.
Mm-hmm.
So this in turn helps prevent children from being raped, because when people who are pedophiles are isolated and treated like social outcasts and unable to seek help at all, then they are more isolated, more depressed, more desperate, and in turn more likely to actually turn to offending. So can you please explain to me what the problem is with that take?
My problem with that take is that it lacks experience and understanding of what addiction is. And again, it's just like not to be expected.
Wait, I don't. First of all, you realize how weird it is that you just said I lack experience when we're
You
talking about
definitely
being
lack
pedos.
experience in
Okay.
that to assert that understanding. Like you're insinuating that all crime isn't equal. Flat. It doesn't matter how they felt about it. but it's a crime and it should be
Wait,
prosecuted equally like every other
You're
crime.
messing
The only
stuff.
reason
You're
it's
mixing
not
something up.
prosecuted is because
Do you think there's a difference
there is a
between someone who
continuous
has
trail of protection for the multitude of the individuals for whom do these crimes as such?
Are
And
you
again,
just
you're
quick
just, you know what I
question?
mean,
Are
making
you
another
are you
argument
saying
for
that
it,
you're an
making another
experienced pedo?
argument to normalize, you know what I mean, these pedophiles and, you know what I mean, ne'er-do-wells and, you know what I mean, fallacious, you know what I mean, interest to be in our communities.
All right, buddy. I have a question for you. Do you think there's a difference between someone that molests children and someone who just wants to molest children but doesn't?
Yes, I believe that there's a difference. And again, that difference is until I can prosecute them in law.
Okay,
You know what I
so
mean?
for the
Once we can
person that
establish
doesn't
that
harm kids,
that's
what
what it
should be
is,
done?
there is no more talking. There is no more reason to like exist as a normal person. Obviously, they are not.
Wait, if you're a pedophile and you do not act on those attractions, what should you do? What should be done with that person? Do you believe that they should seek help and seek therapy?
Absolutely. That's why we have therapists. You know what I mean?
So
But if you can
you agree with me
maybe,
then
again, and this is
that a
maybe the
solution to
issue,
the
but
problem
that
would
we
be them
need to
seeking therapy?
let me just maybe this is the issue. We need to make therapy more affordable so that these motherfuckers feel comfortable enough to spend
It's
their
not a
money doing that
well,
shit.
that
And
would be a
it's
good idea,
feeling
but
like,
it's
oh,
not
that will
about the
help me. But
affordability.
again, like
This is why
that's not the issue. That's not the principle. That's not the interest online. That's not what's going on. That's not what's being platformed.
what's
But
being platformed by me is the
well,
idea
platformed
that
by
people who hold on,
you.
what's being
Yeah,
platformed
I
by
said
me
that
are
right.
the ideas that people who are pedophiles need to be able to seek treatment which prevents them from offending. And the
And
problem is
also,
right now
are
because
you
of the problem is
including
right
you're
now
forgetting about your exclusive interest about that. And again, nah, bro.
the problem is that right now the heavy stigma exists, right? And that prevents people from either seeking therapy, or if they do seek therapy, they are treated badly, which again further isolates them and makes them more likely to harm children.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds
Yep.
to me like you agree with my general take.
I don't.
What do you
I think
disagree with then? You just said they should go to therapy.
they should go to therapy and stay the fuck away from me and mine and be nowhere near where I can be. Because again,
So
I
what if
see
they
them
go to
doing it.
therapy
I
and
can't
then get
promise,
treatment?
you know what I mean, my fucking, you know what I mean, interest to be in like, you think I'm upset right now. You think this is upset. Like I'm at a
I can
level,
tell you're
but
very upset right now, and you need to
I'm
take a
not
deep breath.
nearly as upset as I can be.
I
Like
know.
what? And again,
You're
that's the
very upset
problem.
right now, and that's your
Again,
problem, is you're
it's
very
been
emotional about
normalized
this.
to harass and harangue people of a certain notion, you know what I mean, flat, about their interest, about keeping the sanctity and safety of what is considered normal around them normal. But, and again, I'm not to be, again, of
Wait,
an
I'm
interest
not
to
saying you have to go
providing or
hang out with a
allowing
bunch of
or, you know what I
pedophiles.
mean, be
What do
of
you
any insistence or insinuation to keeping that around me. No.
Okay,
And
so
again, you're
do you
talking to a
realize
dude who has lived in Baltimore their whole. There have been
that's
motherfuckers for
great,
whom
buddy.
have
That's
had to
so
go
cool.
about that. But
Okay,
no
so do you
way,
realize that a
no
lot of people
how
who are
is there
pedophiles,
ever going to be an interest in,
buddy,
at the very least, the community
do you
I know to be about
so do you think that abuse
doing.
victims should be kept away from you?
I believe abuse victims keep themselves away from everybody.
Well, do you think that they should be kept away from you? Like what you're saying with that, like pedos should be kept away from you. Do you think they should be abuse victims? Do you think that they should be kept away from you?
How would I know?
Because oftentimes pedophiles who don't
No,
act on
no.
those desires or attractions
See,
are actually victims of
now,
abuse
now,
themselves
now
in
you're
childhood.
moving
So
the
what you're
goalpost.
actually, hold on. So what you're actually advocating for right now is a discriminatory measure against abuse victims. People that have done nothing wrong, that simply have an attraction that many of them recognize is wrong. They should be able to seek therapy and get medication to make it so they
Okay, so what
can
about
exist in
everybody for whom
society
has not been
safely.
abused and still feels that way? What do you say to them?
Excuse me?
Are they included in your interest and understanding by that about that? Are you including the motherfuckers for whom have lived good lives and never had no such a nonsense happen in their life? Are you going to excuse them too?
I don't know what you're saying. What nonsense happened in whose alley? What nonsense happened in whose alley? What are you saying?
Life. I said life. Maybe you didn't hear me because I wasn't speaking properly. I have an accent that is apparently not understood relatively.
No, it's that you're speaking very loudly and saying not a lot of anything, and also the connection's not great. So again, I'm explaining to you very clearly and cohesively why my idea on this seems to be a good one, right? In helping people that haven't harmed anyone get help so that they don't harm anyone. Like, this is such a obviously, like, nearly common sense take. It's like watching a fucking cartoon as you desperately try to argue against it. It's like I'm watching a Looney Tunes episode right now, and you're the main character.
One who sounds desperate right now, for real, for real.
Like, you're the one who, when you get a chance to talk, won't shut up, and then won't also simultaneously make any arguments.
The same thing.
So what is it that you disagree with me?
I disagree with your approach about normalizing pedophiles being in our circles and in our communities.
You don't know if they're pedophiles, though. Right?
If they've broken the law, did I not?
That's the problem. Is a pedophile is not someone who's broken the law.
You can't keep up with 90 seconds worth of information. If you're disabled, I will give you that. And again, like, you know what I mean? I got ADD. You know what I mean? And again, I've been around multitude of motherfuckers with fucking, you know what I mean? The multitude of disabilities.
All right, you're doing the thing where you keep talking.
I can understand if you can't comprehend like what has been said in the past 90 minutes, if that just passes you. Again, but acknowledge that shit. Because right now, it feels like you're placating to associate.
Wait, what was your point again? You didn't make anything. You didn't say anything that whole time.
Did I?
Yeah, so...
I didn't spend 90 seconds explaining to you exactly what a disability is. And that I'm...
So you want to talk about disabilities?
No. Because again, like, you know what I mean, you young ass white people feel like, oh, it's acceptable, you know what I mean, go ahead and harass people. Like, shut the fuck up.
Aren't you talking about harassing people that are pedophiles? Aren't you talking about, like, harassing people that are pedophiles?
I'm not talking about harassing people. I'm talking about staying in your fucking lane and isolating people. Segregation, which is totally legal. It's not biased to segregate people by, you know what I mean, denomination. It's not, I mean, it's biased to segregate, I mean, blah, blah, blah. It's illegal to segregate people by race, gender, you know what I mean, sexuality, or creed. But
are you actually a troll?
It's a crime.
Are you a troll?
Pedophilia is a crime. It's not like, oh,
are you trolling me right now?
Of somebody. No.
So this is your big mix-up here. Can I please try to explain this to you now? So the problem is that I think that
it's a crime. The same way as like, oh, you know what I mean? The
pedophilia is, but not being a pedophile.
The same way as terrorism is a crime. It's a crime, man. And we don't need that around us.
Okay, can I please explain now? Am I able to respond? Thank you.
No.
So,
well, yeah, you can.
Pedophiles are different from pedophilia. Pedophilia is referring to the act. A pedophile molesting someone would be considered pedophilia. Simply existing as a pedophile means that you have these attractions and these urges, but you don't necessarily act on them. Yes, it is.
You are not a pedophile.
No, you are woefully incorrect, and this is exactly why people like me are willing to talk about the nitty-gritty nuance of the issue, so that people like you, who are sadly and woefully lost...
Yes, everybody from whom claims to have a disability, everybody from whom claims to have a fucking, you know what I mean, impairment, has that impairment. And nobody's been shown to get up out of a fucking wheelchair about that interest of, you know what I mean, discriminating against people for whom they know they can assert or assume a value about.
You sound like a lost lamb running around desperately buying for the shepherd.
Lost right now. Yeah, because
you're not making any sense. Right? I think you're experiencing literal psychosis right now.
Dude, right?
All right. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the conversation, buddy.
No, you
I
don't.
hope that
Fuck you.
You're right. I don't appreciate the conversation at all.
Don't even, because again, you know what I mean. You're trying to insinuate that you haven't lost this debate, bro. You're fucking you.
Well, the thing is that I know I haven't lost this debate for two reasons. Is one, you're not able to stop.
You be bringing it up. And Flat, again,
buddy,
like,
you just told me you're not a
again,
pedophile if you haven't molested a kid. Do you know that someone can be a pedophile? Do you know that someone can molest a kid and not be a pedophile also?
You know what I mean, Flat. And again, like,
you're just rambling. Like, is this how you win debates?
Why would this total journeyman about, again, a topic that you brought up be any sort of notion about, you know what I mean, the interest of, you know what I mean, again, accreditation about, you know what I mean, destroying motherfuckers on their own platforms and then walking away like a boss, like myself.
Okay, so correction is that pedophiles are people who have the attraction. Child molesters are oftentimes the people that act on it. Sometimes child molesters aren't actually pedophiles. They aren't exclusively attracted to children. They just take advantage of those power dynamics. And again, it's important to recognize that nuance because that helps prevent children from being harmed. And the problem is because of you, more children are raped every day. Because of you and your pathetic two brain cell approach when it comes to this issue, more kids are harmed because you're more interested in virtue signaling rather than actually looking at the nuance of this issue. It's sad, it's depressing, and again, you are a sad, lost little lamb, my friend. The shepherd is gone. He's not coming back for you. Right? Okay? You know what I mean? Now you live a good rest of your life. Okay. Oh, and also have the fun being an experienced pedophile.
It's gonna get you in trouble.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Amen. Yes, Reverend. Dude, either that guy was experiencing literal psychosis or was just fucking trolling me. Take the win, caller. It was literally just me explaining something very cohesively and calmly, and then him going on like a 2-minute ramble about something irrelevant, and then going back to... He definitely won that debate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was probably the most wrecked I've gotten in a long time. Man, I think that's a new strategy I need to take on. That's how to win debates. Just be schizo. I literally was like, what's your point? He was like, I just explained to you what disabilities are. I was like, what? No, buddy, you're not explaining disabilities. You're demonstrating them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you get notified when I drop a new video.